Hello, Albsterz. Today we are going to be reacting and talking about ASMONGOLD's first time playing Final Fantasy XIV. I had a blast yesterday chilling and just watching ASMONGOLD's stream. But the only thing that really annoyed me, and I think everyone that was watching, were the stream snipers. This was a mixture of the Final Fantasy community and also some of the WoW people that don't want him to go over and play another game. But it was mostly the Final Fantasy XIV community, and by that I'm really disheartened that they would go out their way and just try and ruin ASMONGOLD's experience, even though he said he wants to just be like another player. He wants to experience this game. And he was having so much fun. I had such a smile on my face. Like, just seeing him just, like, enjoying it. And listening to what he had to say about the game as well. The good, the bad. And it was so awesome. But I know if you're a streamer or a content creator, any game that you play that has massive multiplayer in, you're going to have a swarm of people. And the fact that ASMONGOLD had 213k people watching him, that is a behemoth in itself. And the amount of stream snipers that he had was just very unique. Compared to any other streamer or anything like that, it was very unique. It even got to a point where he couldn't get out of the tutorial bit because of how many players were down in the bottom deck. If we have a little look here, you can see.
Okay, you wish to visit the Bulwark Hall below. Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
Here we go. Congested.
Your destination is currently congested.
Congested. I think that is the first time anyone has ever seen that in Final Fantasy. I see in like the chat and stuff like that, people were like, in the whole 8 years, I have never seen that in my life. Even on like the expansion launch days, people have never seen that before. It's nuts. It is nuts. The amount of people that were there waiting for ASMONGOLD. And as you can see, if I get the clip up as well, I can show you how many people were actually there waiting for him, and it was So after he talks to the lift attendant and makes his way down, finally after about 10 minutes of trying,
oh, there we go.
This is what you just screamed.
The lower deck.
That's good. Oh my. Oh my, wow. That is nuts. And it didn't stop there either. There was a continuation of players. He was running across the bridge and it was literally full of people. It was just nuts. Just trying to take it all in, even from a viewer. I see some people in the community as well were getting anxiety just from watching the stream. Now, thinking from Asmon's point of view, that must have been overwhelming. He did a couple times go for a toilet, but it was probably just to have a breather as well. Just to chill out for a moment, because like, you've got to give credit where credit's due with Asmon. Like, wow, to be able to handle that many people watching him on stream, to have that amount of people chasing him around in game, distracting him from actually playing the game, is incredible. So Asmon, like, wow, like kudos to be able to manage that, because I don't think many people would be able to manage what he managed yesterday. It was just nuts. But when we got into the instant duties and watching him do them, they were really enjoyable to watch because it was just him and the game. We got an example of this here, and it's the Pell, the one where you start taking down some of the pirates. Watching him do his rotations and stuff like that, even once he got into the dungeon a little bit later on, it was so cool. Because coming from WoW, he's got like a different mindset and stuff like that. Like, he kept jumping and spinning on people and stuff like that. It was so cool to see it, someone from a WoW perspective that's never played Final Fantasy XIV before. I've come from Guild Wars 2, so I had a different perspective coming into Final Fantasy XIV. But seeing it from a WoW vet that's only ever played WoW and other MMOs but not Final Fantasy is really, really cool. So this is an example of Asmon on his own taking down some of the enemies. It's so nice to see.
Big dick. Big dick. There it is. That guy's dead.
And he picks up all the rotations and stuff really quickly.
Boom. Get the fuck out of here. All right, next.
Obviously, he's a master at MMOs, or like he knows what he's doing.
See, I'm hitting him here, and that way, since this guy's almost dead, I can hit him with the overpower right here.
It was so nice, and hopefully once he gets to like the raids and more dungeons in the future, it's gonna be so enjoyable to watch as a viewer. It's awesome. I'm really happy that ASMONGOLD has like finally tried out Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh shit, he's healing him. I don't think I can stop a heal.
Really am. Because with this, I was saying on stream, this breaks the feud that both MMOs have had. It's always been Final Fantasy XIV, or wow. There's never been like a middle guy going, no, it's okay. Like he pats him on the back, he goes, no, it's okay. You can play both games. And I feel with Asmon doing this as well, because some people do need validation. People from their favorite content creators or people they look up to, they need validation in order to play a game. So the amount of people that will now play Final Fantasy today and onwards, because ASMONGOLD played it yesterday, there will be a lot of people, and it's awesome. With Asmon doing this, it bridges the gap between WoW and Final Fantasy XIV. There's still always going to be that comparison between the verses, but it's good to see that he's bridging that gap and actually playing it, and with all the other WoW content creators as well, Pyro, Rich, there's a few more, what's the game, Preach Gaming, there's loads of WoW's people that have come over to Final Fantasy XIV, and it is really awesome to see. It just helps the game so much. So I want to show a little bit of the dungeon as well that he did, because it was just big dick damage. It was just so awesome to see him doing it. So obviously he tanks a lot within World of Warcraft himself as well. So this is an example of him going into the first dungeon and just picking up the mods and getting his rotation down. Really awesome. It was cool that he was customizing all the HUD. It was really nice to see. And I was just smiling throughout this whole stream just watching him play.
Should I interrupt him? Maybe I should. Let me interrupt him. Okay, avoiding that cast. There we go. Long dick. Yeah, this is it. This is easy.
It's just so nice to see.
Like, the skill cap probably in this game seems to be like doing combos.
Yeah, and dodging AoEs and stuff like that, because Alphano does not know how to dodge AoEs. Boom, and he's picked a nice class as well. And he's eventually going to be going to Dark Knight, and that's
the combos seem to be like the difficult thing.
Oh, it's good to see. Good to see that he's going to be going to Dark Knight. So to sum all this up for Asmon's first stream, it was really nice to see that the stream snipers, hopefully, the more that Asmon plays, the same with Rich. When Rich first played it, he got swarmed. I think Annie got swarmed as well. Ko has also got swarmed as well. It's just one of them things, but just Asmon's one was just ridiculous yesterday. So please, just let Asmon and all the other content creators be. If they want you to follow them, then then you can follow them. But just let them enjoy the game and just have an open mind. Because I know some of the community is kind of like, no, I don't want Asmon because he's toxic and stuff like that. But just let him experience it. He wasn't toxic yesterday from what I was watching on stream. And the way that he was saying about the game as well was really nice to hear. Hearing it from another person's perspective and stuff like that, it's really nice. So just keep an open mind and just let Asmon play, because he has he's not stopping. Like, if he can handle yesterday, he can handle whatever's gonna come, and it's only gonna get better and better and better. And then once he starts getting into the Alliance raids and stuff like that and playing with Zeppler, it's gonna be so awesome to see. So please, as a community, keep an open mind to any content creator that comes and plays Final Fantasy XIV, because it's not only good for the community and the game itself, it's nice to see new content creators and stuff come into the space of Final Fantasy XIV. It's really nice, because you don't want to, like Zeppler said, stay in that stagnant puddle and just be within your own bubble. You want to have everyone. You want a picnic with everyone. You don't want just a picnic with just one person. So, I'm going to be watching more of ASMONGOLD streams in the future. I hope you do as well. Or any other content creators that play Final Fantasy XIV as well. If you did enjoy this video, then leave a like and a comment down below. Boom, 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 boom. So guys, thanks all around. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, and this was ASMONGOLD's reaction to Lala's.
Okay, so we've got humans, we've got elves, we have cat boys. Okay, so we've got humans, we've got